Saturday afternoon from the Lloyd Noble Center in Norman, Oklahoma. Welcome to Big 12 Now on ESPN Plus for a top 20 matchup as the Texas Tech Red Raiders atop the conference of the Big 12 right now. Winners of 10 of their last 11 visiting the 11th ranked Oklahoma Sooners. Texas Tech has not played in a week. Last Saturday was their last game. Right now a half-game lead over Houston. OU trying to bounce back from a loss here on this floor to Texas. Great to have you with us, along with King McClure. I'm Mark Dealey. A week ago against BYU, Texas Tech sophomore Pop Isaac, a career-high 32 points.
Well, this team is just gritty. Being behind the whole game, finding a way to win, and it was because of this guy right here. Pop Isaac has the ability to put the team on his back. That is what he did. He added so much versatility to his game. Not just a catch-and-shoot three-point shooter, even though he hit 6 threes last game. But on the flip side, J.B. McCollum has to be that guy for Oklahoma. Struggled last game, only 9 points, did a good job of taking him away. He has to be able to step up.
Ready to go from Norman. Red Raiders in the black, Sooners in the cream uniforms. And it's Tech and Joe Toussaint that have the game's first possession. Good Tech comes in red hot. Winners of 10 of their last 11 in the hands of Otega Oweh. Bounce that off Toussaint, and the Red Raiders turn it over on their first possession.
And that's an area where Texas Tech has honestly gotten better in conference. Taking care of the basketball, they don't turn it over that much.
Here's the starting five for the Sooners. Here is Godwin. They got to find a way to get Godwin going again. He's had a foul trouble the last handful of games.
And partially because Hughley has been playing so well and he's provided so much off of the bench.
Milos Uzan first shot is long. It goes out of bounds. He's going to stay with the Sooners. And Godwin, last 3 games, 2 points against West Virginia, none against Cincinnati, and 2 against Texas on Tuesday night. And again, some of those games he's had foul issues that has limited his time on the floor. Away from the ball. It's going to go against Toussaint, who's wrapping up Godwin.
Early on, I like to look at these matchups right here. Joe Toussaint, Texas Tech's best perimeter defender, guarding J.B. McCollum.
McCollum's pass deflected by Toussaint. McCollum almost stripped Darian Williams. Shot clock's down to 5. Uzan, guarded by Isaacs, gives it for Moore. He's going to have to put it up, got it off in time. Swish!
Jalen Moore is a guy who has been playing exceptional basketball. 15 points and 5 rebounds last game. When he is under control for OU, he can be a problem.
And those 15 points were a team high for them against the Longhorns. Here's Kerwin Walton. Isaacs launches his first 3. Got it! Picking up right where he left off, and you hear from the crowd, there is a significant number of Red Raider fans here today in Norman.
Yeah, that's one thing that Texas Tech fans do. I remember we were playing Texas Tech at Baylor, and we ran out, and the ovation was louder for Tech than it was for us. They travel well.
Godwin with the lay-in, so they give him a quick bucket. Williams driving, and Darian has a kick off the left side and a rebound for Godwin. That's the other part of the game they need from him, is that rebounding.
And when you look at the last game, they got out-rebounded. They got dominated on the glass against Texas. It's part of the reason why they struggled and they lost. They lost on the glass, 40-24. They have to be able to rebound in order to win this game.
McCollum coming off the screen, hits a 3. He was just 1 of 6 from behind the arc on Tuesday night against Texas.
And he's only shooting 18% from 3 in the last 4.
Nice spin move. Toussaint frees up and banks it in.
That's a guy, Joe Toussaint, who hasn't been great offensively in the last 2 games. His assists have still been the same, but his scoring has been down.
Yeah, his worst shooting game of the season last Saturday against BYU, 1 of 10 from the field. Don't correlate that with being a bad overall game. He played great defense, and he did make an impact on the outcome of that game.
Because that's what he does. He finds ways to impact the game outside of his scoring. That's why you have to keep him on the floor, even if the ball is not falling into the hole.
Oweh has it swatted away, a block by Warren Washington. His team leading 30-second block, and now Isaacs was getting the steal of his Las Vegas buddy Uzan, and the shot clock was about to expire. They give it to Tech.
Take a look at this three right here. Pop Isaacs, you have to know where he is at all times. He is playing at a high level of confidence, and this guy right here, you got to step up on this ball screen or not, automatic bucket.
And Uzan defending Isaacs. Those two guys have known each other since 5th grade back in their hometown of Las Vegas. Off the bench, McMillan. And Chance's three goes around and out. Uzan now picked up. Nice move to try to get some room past Darion Williams. Off the hands of Godwin. He can't collect the rebound. And Toussaint flips it to Isaacs. He launches a three that's off the right side. Offensive rebound. Chance McMillan puts it back. Millen had a very good game off the bench last Saturday against BYU with 14 points. A lot of that came from the line. He was a perfect 5 of 5. Just about 4 minutes in, tied at 7. Ortega Owe. A screen for Moore. Gets in the lane, starts to go up with a shot, and travels first. And that's going to take us to our first timeouts. Texas Tech and OU tied early from Norman.
I bought 3 of the same jacket to get the 4th free.
I subscribed to get a deal on these memory supplements, then forgot to cancel.
Yeah, well, recognizing a bad deal is a part of the journey.
Yes, Eva, would you like to share your breakthrough?
I got AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus and got to choose my plan.
Yes, we don't make you sign up for the top tier plan to get our best deal.
I still haven't gone. I subscribed to get
Yeah,
a
know.
Get the newest Galaxy on us with any of our best plans, guaranteed.
Isaacs missed one of the games because of concussion protocol, but it lets me ask you, did you ever play against a childhood buddy in your collegiate career?
Yeah, we actually got waxed at Texas A&M. My freshman year, played against one of my childhood friends, Admon Gilder, who was on that team. We ended up getting beat. That team had Daniel Caruso, Alex Caruso, Daniel House.
Is it weird at all to play against somebody like that?
I mean, it's weird, but at the end of the day, it's competition, and you take it personal, but at the end of the day, it's still boys afterwards. Yeah. So, yes, it's weird, but ultimately, you want to have that one up. You want to have that edge, like, hey, I beat you. So in the off-season workouts, when you see them back in Vegas, or you see them back wherever you're from, you can always have the, hey, yeah, we did get the best of you.
Pretty good juxtaposition with the photograph you just saw there, and that I'm assume was probably when they were in 5th or 6th grade to today, going up against one another. I would assume it adds a little different edge to the game for each one of them.
Yeah, but it's also cool because it shows the hard work that both of you guys put in to now play on an extremely high level that a lot of guys do not get to.
Tech ball out of our first timeout. Isaacs this time defended by Latrey Darthur, who's been seeing a lot more minutes, a lot of that because of the outstanding defense he has played. That was deflected into the backcourt, so they're able to go back and get it. 4 to shoot. McMillan. Isaacs going to have to force it up. Stayed pretty close. That's tapped back out and kept alive by Robert Jennings.
And Porter Moser upset. He thought that was an over-the-back call, which it might have been, but nonetheless, have to block out.
Darion Williams floated from the baseline switch. And that possession kept alive by that back tap for Jennings leads to a bucket to make it a 2-point lead for Tech.
Second shot hurt.
Going for the flush. Godwin foul. We'll see if they got Walton from the backside or Jennings from the front.
Let's go back to the other end right here. I mean, the Trace Arthur is blocking out. Probably got away with an offensive foul, but this is a tough floater by Darian Williams. Very, very skilled.
Well, by the way, it was on Jennings. Robert Jennings. This Godwin, 66% foul shooter, knocks down the first. Godwin only one shot attempt in the loss to Texas on Tuesday. He hit that shot. Only played 11 minutes. You got a late violation here? No, indeed. So another opportunity for Godwin. Only Lamar Washington got in early. So Godwin winds up hitting both to tie the game. No pressure put on Moore, Darthur. And this is a Tech team that has won 10 of their last 11 games. They and Baylor did not play a midweek game. Walton brings one along too.
And that's an element of his game that we do not see much. He's such a dangerous three-point shooter that teams fly out, which opens up the mid-range jumper, opens up the lane, but right there, get into the one-dribble pull-up.
And when it comes to three-point shooting, he's 51% on the year, almost stripped from Soares. And it's on the sideline. He stepped out. Tech ball.
Man, take a look at this Walton jumper. You automatically have to respect it because he's so good from that level. And the one-dribble pull-up, get into his spot, doesn't try to do too much, just keeps the game simple.
But if you're OU, you got to chase the guy off the three-point line, don't you?
You have to. You absolutely have to, because I'm living with a mid-range jumper from Kerwin Walton than a wide-open three. Because he's shooting over 50%. That means more than, well, actually, technically shooting
51.
51. So that means more than half of the time the ball is going in.
Yeah, 31 to 61, which is a pretty good sample size. And Tech with that hoop opens up a 4-point lead, their largest of the afternoon. McCollum trying to turn the corner, but can't. Gets it back. That's up from Soares. Off the heel, long rebound. Now, rebounding has been an issue for Texas Tech. Ray McCaslin, their head coach, has been open about talking about it. One and done. A pick though by Toussaint. Wow! Stop! Chance McMillan. The other way, and McCollum three. Walton on the drive. Darthur goes right by him. He goes right by Darthur, that is, and a timeout, OU.
Right there, once again, you see a defender close out hard because he is such a great shooter that it opens up the lane.
Well, a steal at one end led to a slam at the other.
Great defense, just a really bad play by Otega Oweh. But great flush. Chance McMillan showing off his athleticism. Joe Toussaint putting it where only McMillan can get it. Great dime right here. Then Kerwin Walton, gotta respect the jumper. So he has enough handle, has enough wiggle to be able to get to the rim. Kerwin Walton playing well.
When we hit the first time out at the under 16 mark, both teams were 3 of 6 from the field. Since then, Tech has hit 5 of 7. Oklahoma's had only 2 shots since then and missed both. So Porter Moser uses an early timeout after an 8-0 run here by Tech over the last just shy of 2 minutes.
And a part of that is just due to bad possessions by Oklahoma. Otega Oweh just giving the ball to the defense, and then J.B. McCollum right after the dunk. 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Just shooting a three when it's a 1-on-2 break.
John Hughley, the fourth in the game, and another turnover committed by Oklahoma. Already their fourth of the game, and all the way. A block from behind on the shot attempt by Joe Toussaint. Stumbling dart there. Did he travel? He did.
Ortega always showing the athleticism right here. And he has that ability, he has that potential. You have to be aware of where he is when you drive to the rim.
Tech 5 of their last 7 from the field. Trying to extend an 8-0 run. Don't there after the miss with Darian Williams. Aldo Soares. Away finds Hughley. Passes out of a crowd of Soares 3 from the corner. And a little flat and short. Sooners have now missed their last 5 from the floor. 3. Oklahoma still trying to find an answer here, and McCollum can't get that one to drop. Williams over Hughley. Saved into the corner for Isaacs by Williams. Gets it back. One dribble. Too strong off the glass, but it goes off and out of bounds. Kind of a scattered couple of minutes here for OU. They find themselves now down 8.
But when he's putting his head down, straight line drive to the rim, it's very hard to stop.
McMillan skips it. Toussaint gets in the lane, stops at the free throw line. Back to Isaacs with 6 to shoot. Long skip pass. He airmails one. Darian Williams didn't even raise his arm. He just watched it sail over the OU bench. Yeah, we need that back, sir.
Right there, they were looking at Chance McMillan because off of the catch, he had the option to be able to shoot it or drive. So Coach Mack was talking to Chance McMillan on the way back, telling him either shoot the ball or drive it, put pressure on the defense.
Second turnover for Tech. They average about 11 per game. He's turned it over 6 times already. He's right about half their season average, 12 to 13 a game. Oway fires. I think he tried to adjust the shot when McMillan closed out and missed it wide left. Ooh, almost a carry there by Isaacs. Porter Moser wanted that call. Isaac dumps it off underneath, and Jennings trying to lay in. And then saved on the baseline by Ortega Oway. Trying to get it to Godwin at the last moment. Darian Williams able to tip it away. Warren Washington returning. And Lamar Washington also coming in. Jennings and Darian Williams come out. Now the team off to a good start shooting the 3. Oklahoma now 1 of 7. Tech 1 of 6. Ooh. McCollum fade away. Isaacs runs it ahead. Center baseline, Lamar Washington. Jalen Moore with the good defense, staying vertical.
Right there, Toussaint had the mismatch with Sam Godwin on them. I'm surprised they did not try to go at Sam Godwin and pick on the mismatch.
Moore, 3 on the way.
Only shooting 22% from 3 in conference. But when he's knocking down shots, he provides a floor-spacing 4-man and makes that Oklahoma offense more dangerous.
We got the OU crowd back into it. That 3 almost went in for Isaacs, and then underneath, Lamar Washington charged with the foul.
Take a look at this 3 right here. This is a good one. More catches it in rhythm, gets his feet set off the release. He knew it was going in.
OU is just 1 for their last 10 from the field before Moore's made 3. The second one they've hit so far today. Holland has the other. This is Javian with the dribble. He was down 8. Now they've cut it to 3. Moore from that same spot. Isaac's there defensively. Knocked away by McMillan, staying with OU.
Moore has to kick that to the corner. Over dribbles. When they help same side corner, you have to be able to locate and hit Uzan in the corner for the 3. Do not over dribble against the defense that is as active as Texas Tech.
Jen takes it out of the corner. And need to get it in quickly. Almost at the 5-second call. Spinning. Ortega away. Contact by Kerwin Walton. Number 2 on Walton, who has not attempted a 3-point shot. He's hit a couple of field goals and they've chased him off the 3-point line. So he's made an impact offensively, but now with 2 fouls, goes to the bench with over 8 minutes to play in a half.
And I think that's one of the areas where he's gotten better at. Even though he picks up the foul earlier on in the game, defensively, he's being able to move his speed and stay in front of a defender, something he wasn't really known for.
And McCollum from the corner and 1. And a chance to give OU back the lead.
You know, Porter Moser doesn't get enough credit for his underneath out-of-bounds plays. He does a tremendous job of being able to free up Javian McCollum for 3s, and right here, the down screen that allowed him to come off, go to the corner, be able to knock it down, and 1-3. We've seen it 3 times already. Javian McCollum being freed up on an underneath out-of-bounds. He didn't hit the first 2, but right there, he hits that one.
I think Doug Sermons wants to check to make sure it was a 3. And they're just going to take it to the timeout. And make sure it's a 3. And if so, then there'd be a chance for a 4-point play. And with those pink shoes, I think it's behind the lines. Kind of hard to tell there.
Yeah, it looked like it was good. Like it was good. It's a 3.
Timeout, the verdict when we come back. By the way, when you look at fouls, that's 5 team fouls against Texas Tech. There has not been a foul called yet against Oklahoma. Just over 8 minutes to play in the first half. Hughley, along with Owe. Morris and Toussaint, shot clock all the way to 6. Toussaint stopped by Hughley. Hughley's saying, no, wait a minute here. What'd you get me for? Well, just as I mentioned that OU had not had a foul called against them the entire game.
Commentary.
Yeah. Washington on the drive. Moore all the way up to block that before it got to the backboard or the rim.
And Jalen Moore has to be one of the most athletic guys in this conference.
Hughley! His 10th made 3 of the season.
And when he's on the floor, the Oklahoma offense automatically gets better. Reason why is because he's so versatile. He can post up, or he can step out and shoot the 3 like we just saw.
So now the Sooners on a 12-0 run. McCollum sets it up in the half court.
Right now, Hughley has a mismatch with Darion Williams in the post. Let's see if they can pick on it.
McCollum wants Hughley to come in his direction and set the screen. He rolls. Little floater from just inside the lane off the left side from Jamie, and then he makes an unwise decision, trying to steal it away from Williams and fouls Darion.
Look at this block right here. And help side, Jalen Moore. I mean, the game against Texas in the first half, he had some incredible plays. It showed off his athleticism, and John Hughley. Numbers aren't great, but he's more than capable from behind the arc. Really, really great touch.
Sooners now 4 of 10 3-point shooting. Tech 1 of 7. Got that early three from Pop Isaacs, but haven't had one since. Toussaint shoots it over Moore. That three well long. Now it's the Tech offense that's looking out of sync here.
And not the best shot from Joe Toussaint. Probably could have got something better.
Moore got it all the way to the rim, but it rolled off. Toussaint lines up a three. And a Godwin rebound. Already 5 boards for Sam Godwin.
And Toussaint only shooting 25% from 3 in the last 2 games. And the struggling Wolves are still carrying it over.
And foul on Godwin. Getting a quick word with lead official Doug Sermons. So Moore comes out. Soares has returned for the Sooners. OU still on that 12-0 run over the last 5 minutes.
And right here, I think it has to be Pop Isaacs. Pop Isaacs has to be aggressive. He has to be able to put the team on his back right now when they're struggling to get bucket. He is the guy that can get it for him.
Tech hasn't scored in 7 minutes. Washington, handoff now trapping Isaacs. Lost the ball, but there's McMillan. Chance, 3. Got it. Ends the drought. And just the second made 3 in 9 tries. Actually 10 for Texas Tech today.
Well, Chance McMillan might be one of the better players on Texas Tech, if not the best, when it comes to creating his own shot without a play being called for.
This is an open 3 for Soares.
Soares playing better basketball. Honestly, the best basketball of this season. He's averaging 9 points in the last 3, playing at a really high level.
Darion Williams had that bounce off, but he'll shoot 2. Soares was as open as you can get.
But he's only shooting 26 on the year. But if you look at the last 3, he's shooting 43 from 3. He's knocking them down. He's more confident. He's playing exceptionally well.
Williams, an excellent free throw shooter, close to 90% on the year, drains the first. Transfer from Nevada. He's the second, 1-2, a 3-point lead for OU in this top 20 matchup from Norman. He's in, watched by Jennings. Now Godwin tries to clear some space. He rolls. Soares for Godwin, deflected. Godwin able to come up with it despite that tip by Robert Jennings and lay it in.
And that right there is a great play by Soares. Located that Sam Godwin was on the backside, had him sealed, threw the ball over where only Godwin can get it. Great awareness right there by Soares.
And Isaacs picks up an offensive foul. So Pop Isaacs coming off a career high 32 points in the last game, gets BYU now 1 for 5 from the field. You're going to get it on the screen. Tech 1 of 13, their last 13. Sooners 5 of their last 7. Away. Soares in the lane, driving, and 1. That's more the play you think about when you think of Rivaldo Soares.
And not really a shooter, but he hit 1, so you have to respect it. Rivaldo Soares, like I said, playing the best basketball of his season, and such a strong athletic finisher. And 1. Rivaldo.
Live sports.
And for Texas Tech, they were down, 16-17 to BYU last Saturday. Came back and won that game. Got at least here through the first 16 minutes, being followed a similar score time.
Yeah, this Texas Tech team is gritty. When you look at the game against Kansas State, you look at the game against BYU, they're no stranger to playing from behind. They are tough. They are never out of a ball game simply because they fight. These guards, when you look at Toussaint, they take on his energy. The way he's a leader, the way he fights, the way he scraps, they are always in the ball games. They're no stranger to playing from behind.
So Tech was up by 8, now down by 7. This is the largest lead of the game for OU, and it has Soares at the line. We're going to finish off a three-point play out of the timeout. By the way, Robert Jennings, 3 fouls for Tech. Just put him on the bench. Isaacs. McMillan over Uzan. Uzan able to get the rebound, took a hit after that, but kept possession. Finds Oweh on the drive. And Washington had a little hand on it, but a darter 3 is missed. Offensive board, Soares right over Williams to lay it in.
A grown man rebound, no blockout, just seeing who can get the highest for the ball. And so Soares just takes it, snatches it out the air.
Lob! And Warren Washington says, we need this. Flushes it home from Pop.
And Pop Isaac showing us that he's more than just a scorer. Great facilitator, great read right there off the pick and roll.
Godwin, 6 points, 6 rebounds in his 12 minutes. More like the Godwin numbers that they've been seeing until the last few games with all the foul trouble. And there's Godwin getting a foul. He commits it, crashing on that rebound in his second personal. 2:41 to go.
This is where Pop Isaac has gotten so much better. Just the pass over the defense, saw Sam Godwin's back turned, and look at this rebound. One-on-one, me versus you. And Soares just has to let him know. It's too little.
Rivaldo Soares, 7.6 rebounds in his 10 minutes off the Sooner bench. And you see Tech struggling from the field, just 2 of their last 15. Jumper from McMillan in the corner. That's a 3-point shot for Chance McMillan.
And he can get going. He's a weapon offensively. 14 and 5 last game. We've seen him have big games for this Texas Tech team. And look at this right here. This is contested. This is honestly not bad defense. McCullum is there, hand is up on his shooting hand. That's just a high-level shot right there by Chance McMillan.
Tech 3 of 11 3-point shooting, but McMillan has been their best so far from beyond the arc, 2 of 3. Utley's at the line. Short with the first free throw. Transfer, spent 3 seasons at Pittsburgh. Missed the boat. The lead stays 4 for the Sooners. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Darion Williams on McCollum. Some help comes for Moore. Kick to Toussaint and a 3. Good.
And that right there is where Darion Williams is at his best.
Long pass. Hughley able to adjust the shot over Washington.
Darion Williams is a phenomenal passer. His eyes are always up, locates the open man, but when you score a bucket, you have to be able to run back in transition. That's just too easy right there by him.
Now Toussaint trying to get past Soares, lost the dribble. And Soares takes it the other way, wants to take it to the rim, and does. Timeout Tech. How about Rivaldo Soares off the Sooner bench so far today?
Like I said, he's playing extremely well, averaging 9 points in the last 3. You can see his confidence right there. He had a 2-on-1 break, but wanted to take it all the way himself, but it started with a great 1-on-1 defensive possession by the smaller guard, on the smaller guard, Joe Toussaint. 1-on-1, look at it. Stays in front, gets the steal, out in transition. Maybe could have kicked it, nonetheless, got a good bucket. Soares, such a versatile wing for Porter Moser.
9 points for him in his 12 minutes off the bench. And oh yeah, he's got 6 rebounds and 2 assists as well.
Man, he's everywhere. When Soares and Moore are playing well, OU is extremely hard to beat.
So out of the Texas Tech timeout, quiet start for Pop Isaacs, hit an early 3. 1 for 5 from the field so far. 4 of those have been 3-point attempts in 17 minutes.
And OU has done a good job on the defensive side. They really have not allowed Pop Isaacs to get open, clean looks. I mean, outside of the first shot, everything else has pretty much been contested.
This is the only meeting of the year between these teams. Sooners will not visit Lubbock this year. Tech has won 7 of the last 10 against OU. Career high 32 last Saturday against BYU. He had 6 threes in that game. He was 6 of 9. And 23 of those 32 points came in the second half.
When he gets hot, he is a super tough cover. But I look for him to be ultra aggressive in the second half.
Toussaint. McMillan keeps it alive. Williams now. Darion's 3. 2 chances there for Tech, and we're under a minute to go in the first half. Moore. Back to Williams. Spins baseline. And his pass picked off by Washington. Almost stolen back by McCollum. We got a whistle that stops it with just under 30 seconds to play.
And right there, after Pop Isaacs threw the ball, you saw the coaches of OU telling JB and McCollum to face guard. They don't want Pop Isaacs to get the ball back. They know how deadly of a lethal of a weapon that he can be if he gets going. So that's why you saw the hold right there, trying to deny, because he cut back door immediately is what you should do. Whenever you're getting face guarded, you have to cut back door to free up your other teammates. And now you're getting a great scorer, a great player like Pop Isaacs on the free throw line. Let's see if this gets him rolling.
Pop hit the front end. Foul on McCollum, by the way, was his second. Isaac screens both. Now the Sooners can hold it for the final shot if they so choose. Tech led by as many as 8. They were up 17-9. Sooners have led by as many as 9. 3-point game with final 10 seconds of the half. Uzan. Now a chance for Tech. Plenty of time. Down to 5. Darion Williams stumbling. Just flipped it up towards the rim. And an OU foul. Williams was out of control there.
Now let's take a look at this foul. 1-on-1 in transition. It looks like Williams really lost his footing. I mean, maybe at the initial contact of the play, Soares brought his arm down, but to be honest, Uzan shouldn't have shot that ball with 9 seconds to go on the end of the clock. Because now you allow Texas Tech to get 2 free throws at the end of the half. You shoot the ball with 5 seconds or under to make it harder. But to shoot it that early is not a good decision by a guard with a lot of experience in this conference.
Williams to try to make this a one-point game, but now with 4 seconds left, Sooners again will have a chance for the final shot of the half. They're going to bring Godwin back in for Hughley. And what is now a one-point game. McCollum, 2, 1, off in time, well strong, but almost so strong that he nearly banked it in.